I've never heard of a nonpartisan organization that's for unrestricted abortion, no detention for people who break our immigration law, and who want men and women's sports. I've never heard of a nonpartisan organization adopt those positions. You still say you're nonpartisan?
I do, sir.
Wow, that's amazing. Ms. Behnke, a press statement November 30th, 2023, headline reads, American Bar Association withdraws 2 statements on Israel-Hamas war. Why did the ABA withdraw those statements?
Congressman, I am the president and became the president last August. The process for either making statements or withdrawing statements, those particular statements happened outside of my time in presidency.
I understand that, but why did you do it? You're the president of the same association that withdrew the statements. You know why they did it?
Each year, when the ABA takes positions, they do so based on policy that has been adopted by
Who are the good guys in the Israel-Hamas war, Ms. Behnke?
When we adopt policy...
No, that wasn't my question. I just asked you a new question. Who are the good guys in the Israel-Hamas war?
I have nothing to add other than we adopted policy.
Simple question. Israel's our ally, one of our best friends. They were attacked on October 7th. One of these statements that was withdrawn by the ABA came out on October 9th, 2 days after women and children were killed and raped and taken hostage, villages destroyed. Israel's fighting a terrorist organization. I'm asking you a simple question. Who are the good guys, Israel or the terrorist organization?
The ABA adopted policy, and when the ABA adopts policy, then statements are issued, and those are the decisions that
I'm not asking about the statements right now. Forget the statements for a second. I'm asking you a simple question. Who do you want to win, Israel or the terrorist organization?
I have nothing further to add. My personal opinion is not relevant. I am here as the president of the American Bar Association.
You took statements down, statements that were issued 2 days after Israel was attacked. The statements were taken down because they were deeply flawed, because they suggested Israel was guilty of war crimes. That was ridiculous, and you took those statements down. Now I'm asking you, as the head of the Bar Association, who are the good guys in this conflict? Our friend and ally, Israel, or the terrorist organization Hamas? This is not a trick question. It's actually a simple question.
I have nothing further to add.
You won't answer. Third sentence of your written testimony, you said that the American Bar Association is a nonpartisan organization. Is that really true?
Yes, sir, it is.
Really? Do you take any partisan positions as the American Bar Association?
The ABA takes position when our House of
The
Delegates...
association opposes any law that restricts abortion. This came out after the Dobbs decision. That's pretty partisan. The American Bar Association opposes detention of individuals who are here illegally. Any migrants who break our immigration laws, you oppose detention. Those sound pretty partisan positions to me. Would you agree?
The ABA takes positions by our House of Delegates, which is made up of 600 lawyers from across the country. When we take positions, we do so based on the information that we believe is...
How about men and women's sports? Do you have a position on that?
I don't have a list of all of our...
I'll read from the American Bar Association, adopted by the House of Delegates, August 9th, 2021 resolution. The American Bar Association opposes any federal, state, local, territorial, tribal regulation or policy that prohibits transgender students from participating in athletics in accordance with their gender identity. Sounds like you're for men and women's sports to me.
Our House of Delegates adopted a resolution based on the discussion and debate of our 600-member board or House of Delegates.
I've never heard of a nonpartisan organization that's for unrestricted abortion, no detention for people who break our immigration law, and who want men and women's sports. I've never heard of a nonpartisan organization adopt those positions. You still say you're nonpartisan?
I do, sir.
Wow, that's amazing. Nonpartisan, and won't tell us who you want to win the war, our ally or a terrorist organization. Mr. Smith, the marketplace has a way of speaking. How many lawyers do we have in the United States of America?
Several million.
Several million. Do you know how many are in the American Bar Association? I think it's like 1.5 million lawyers in the country. Some people might think that's too many. I don't know that that is or isn't, but 1.5 million, I think. How many do you know are in the Bar Association?
Members of the ABA, I don't know that number off the top.
Like 200 and some thousand. So most lawyers say, I don't want to join this nonpartisan organization. You think maybe it has something to do with their partisanship, why they don't want to join?
Well, I think that's the reason you're seeing state Supreme Courts moving away from having the ABA act as the gatekeeper for lawyers to be able to sit for their
Several states are doing that, right? Tennessee, Texas, Florida saying, we don't want these guys who can't even tell us that they want our ally to win a war who take all kinds of left-wing positions and then pretend to be nonpartisan. We don't want them doing the accreditation for our law schools in our respective state. Is that accurate?
That is accurate.
Yeah, and I think it's the marketplace speaking. The American people, American lawyers are saying, no, 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 we're tired of this left-wing operation.
Yes, I think that is accurate, Congressman.
I will yield back to the chairman.